Hey everyone, this is Erica and Brad. Welcome to another episode of My Bet. Hey everyone, I hope you are well. Welcome back to another one of our monthly pickups videos. Thanks for coming back, Brad, as usual. So we're gonna start off with gaming. So to kick things off, I'm going to mention something you guys probably already know I got in a couple weeks ago now, but that is my PlayStation Vita. It's the Assassin's Creed edition, but without Assassin's Creed, which is awesome because I don't really like Assassin's Creed very much.
They did a good job this time as opposed to like the PSPs when they did the special ones. They branded all of them, so there was like the God of War one, there's the
Star Wars one.
There was two Stormtrooper ones, so Darth Vader one and a Stormtrooper one. But this one, it's just nice that there's no like big Assassin's Creed logo on it somewhere.
Exactly. I much prefer it without that kind of stuff, and I'm really happy. Like, my PSP is white as well, and it just looks so good. It's so sleek and so nice. So I'm really happy I have that. Alongside that, of course, I have Persona 4, the Golden, which I've been spending a lot of time with currently. Really loving the game. I had a lot of experience playing it on the PS2, as you might have noticed in my top 10 JRPGs on the PlayStation 2. It's one of my favorites. It's just a little spoiler there, but yeah, no, it's been really great delving back into it, and I'm getting just as obsessed as I was the first time around. There's a lot of new additions in it that get like that much more accessible. It's a very challenging game, and there's a lot you can do in it, but somehow it's able to pull it off so well that, I mean, anyone can pick it up and at least give it a try and see what they think of it, right? So I've been having a really great time with it, and yeah, no, it's a really cool game. Definitely recommend checking it out.
I look forward to trying it.
Yeah.
The art for it's really cool. So.
Yeah, and I just like the premise in general too. Like the kinds of feelings it deals with are very real as well, so you can kind of relate to it to an extent with each of the characters.
I'll play it in French just to be cool.
You can play it in French as well. That's another thing, yeah. The voice acting's actually pretty good for it too, so I'm pretty happy. Another thing that I ended up picking up was actually something that I mentioned in my top 10 JRPGs on the PS2 as well, and that is Tales of the Abyss. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. I told you guys I only had the 3DS version of the game, and that I had borrowed a copy of Tales of the Abyss in the past, but never actually owned the PS2 version, but I found a really good deal for it.
And it's sealed.
And it's sealed! I got it for $45 and sealed.
Sealed.
Yeah, no, it's really great, and it's a really awesome game in the Tales series if you haven't played it. Of course, your main character, Luke, is probably the most annoying character ever at first. This is Luke right here.
The guy with the red hair there.
He's right here. This is him.
That looks like a girl.
He's like right in the front. That's him. And then that's him too.
He looks like a glam rocker on the back.
Well,
though, you know?
There's a transformation that goes on. You don't understand. He cuts his hair and just so many things change. So many things change. He actually has really great character progression. A lot of the characters are actually really awesome. There's Tyr right there. She's an awesome character. But yeah, so I mean, if you're willing to take the time to really get to know the characters, the game ends up becoming really good. Like, very stereotypical at first, but it really transcends that, and it does an amazing job. It's frequently overlooked, but it's definitely worth your time if you haven't checked it out yet. So yeah, I'm very happy to have this one in my my collection now.
Cool.
Cool. So what do you got now?
Okay, so basically it's a bunch of old stuff, really. So we'll start with some actual games. So Jurassic Park Rampage Edition, I found it for I think it was like $3 when I picked it up. Is
this the one where you can play as the raptor?
Yeah, both the Genesis ones you can play as the raptor or Grant, which is pretty cool. I like that there. The official Jurassic Park logo, meaning it's the toys all used to have that. I remember being like 8, 9, 10 and like, oh, that's not a real Jurassic Park if it doesn't have the thing.
Of course. So just snob.
Mature 13.
Ooh.
It's actually really hard. Mature. It's a really weird game, but it's just another neat Sega game to have. It's got some weird stuff in it that no other game had. And then this game here, I used to play it a lot on PC, and I really, really liked it on PC back in the day. So much so I remember going out and buying a specific flight stick with a throttle on it and everything. But this is this game and Terminal Velocity were two of my most favorite games growing up.
And what is the game?
It's Descent. Unfortunately,
you talk about it, and then you're I'm not gonna.
It's a build-up, you know. It's to bring incitement. Yeah. And what's cool about this is one of the original PS1 long boxes. So this game works without the analog sticks. This is from just back in the day when the PS.
Yeah, before I had this. Yeah.
Well, it looks
when
like
you
this.
just use the directional pad.
Just looks like that.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
It's so bare.
I like it though.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Mm.
Well, it's not enough.
I like the long box and stuff. I was playing this the other day and it plays really, really good. I was really quite pleased and surprised. So definitely be playing through this one again. Get lost in the mines because it's really confusing. And then I also got
go for that.
the Sega Saturn light gun. I was told it works. It cost me like what, $10 or something like that. I didn't pay very much for it, which is awesome. Game Mania. I got it with.
Yeah, give shout outs to all the places you get these things too. Okay. They deserve it. You know?
I got all the retro stuff I got here from Game Mania today.
Yeah.
But I'm looking to get a copy of Area 51 now for Sega Saturn, and then maybe like the Virtua Cop games or like basically any light gun games I can get my hands on because I love light gun games. They're just so weird and fun. So
yeah, speaking of that, I don't remember where I got this, but I got this in a place in Markham in one of the malls, the Fairview Mall.
Okay.
I don't know what the place is called, and then this one I got from Iceman Games, which I mentioned. I just got a job there.
So if you watched last month's pickup video, I had just a handful of PC Engine games, and I was having a problem with the PC Engine. So
can you take it off?
Here's the PC Engine.
Whee!
So you can see on the side here, that's the power, and then this is the RF adapter. And as I said before, Japanese RF frequency is different from the North American, so I had to do a bunch of research, and I eventually found this online, the AV booster.
This giant thing.
It's almost
about as big as the PC Engine.
As the PC Engine.
That is crazy.
But it allows you to play PC Engine games like so on your North American TV, which is nice too. It also outputs stereo sound and stuff like that. So all those games I talked about last month, I finally got to play, and they were all pretty good except for Newtopia. There's just too much reading in Japanese, which I can't read.
Yeah.
But
that's what happened when you got me Devil.
Yeah. But download was really, really cool. I really, really like that. So yeah.
Yeah, download is really awesome.
And then turns out my buddy Martin has a PC Engine, so I'm trying to get him one of these as well because he's got a ton of games.
So many.
And we were at his place for a party last weekend, and I kind of shunned everybody so I could look at a bunch of PC Engine stuff.
That's okay. That's fine. I did it too.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So that's all I got for games.
I think that's it for games. So in terms of comics, because that's really the only other thing we have this month, or I guess art books too, we ended up going as usual to West End Comics and looking around and getting a bunch of stuff, and that place is really great for art books and comics and all kinds of interesting little knick-knacks.
Kirk's always fun to talk to too.
Yeah, Kirk is awesome. It's been a nice little transition in his business, so really happy to support him. But the first thing that I ended up getting was Sandman Overture 2, which I've been waiting for. There have been some delays and even like a possible cancellation for this series, which is a shame because it's not going to be very long anyways. This is by Neil Gaiman, if you aren't familiar with Sandman. But I'm happy that it ended up going through, so when I saw that there was an issue, I had to grab it. It's really cool, and J.H. Williams III is a really amazing artist, so I'm really happy he's involved in this project as well, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. Aside from that, I also ended up grabbing an art book for Vampire Princess Miyu, of all things. I used to be an avid watcher of this anime. I remember reading about it in like the 1998, like I don't even remember, I think it was 1998 issue of Animerica or something. That's when it was just coming out at that time. I think it was Viz Media that was releasing it, maybe not. But there was an art book for it, and the art was always really beautiful for this. So gorgeous. So it's really nice to be able to see this, and it just makes me want to... the
colors are really cool.
It's really beautiful. Oh, that's so cute. He's like sticking his little tongue out. That's adorable. Look at that. Yeah, no, I really like the art style, like the character design. The anime, it wasn't, you know, amazing or phenomenal, but it was a really cool horror anime that came out way back when if you like your classic anime. So this was a must-buy for me, and it was for a really good price. So probably gonna have to rewatch this soon or something. But yeah, I think that's it for me. What do you got?
Okay, so let's start pretty simple here.
It's not simple.
Well, it's just a graphic novel.
It's just a graphic novel.
Volume 3 of Saga.
Of course.
I'm really enjoying it. Unlike Erica, though, I don't really like reading volume by volume and waiting for volumes, like
I buy issue by issue.
Issue by issue, that's what I meant. I don't really like waiting for that. I like getting stuff in a little bit bigger, which is kind of funny because after this I'm going to show you issues of comics, but go figure.
You're such a hypocrite.
Well, these are...
What do you like so much about it?
Of Saga?
Yeah, of Saga.
It's, Brian K. Vaughan's stories are really cool. This is really neat. There's a lot of interesting characters. I really like the, what is it, the lion cat. And the little girl here is pretty cool. She's going to become a bigger character, I'm pretty sure, as time goes on. So, I mean...
What's really cool is Brian K. Vaughan is really good with creating dialogue.
Yeah.
And he makes his characters very approachable and really likable right from the get-go.
So, next I have some issues of comics. And the thing is, when I buy issues of comics, there's very few comics that are long and ongoing that I really want to buy, you know? So I like buying, like, short runs, like stuff that's really short. So this is Robotech Vermilion. Ooh, Warrior Nun Area. This is Robotech Vermilion. I absolutely love Robotech. Veritechs I think are like some of the coolest things ever. So this is just a 4-issue run. So, you know, number 2.
Number 3.
And then number 4 there. And that's the whole thing. So, I mean, you know, I got that all. Kirk gave me a good deal on it all in one go.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So then, next, this is like the only superhero I actually like because he's such a jerk and I absolutely love it. If you guys don't know about him, that's because he's the greatest hero you've never known. This is Booster Gold. This is, what number is this? This is number 19. This was worth $1 when it came out in 1987. And wow, that's pretty cool.
How much did you get it for?
I got a deal on all of them. Kurt gave me like, I have 5 here. And I think I paid $10 for all of them, so we'll just show all of them. I bought this one because I think the cover is absolutely amazing. And then there's Booster Gold, Superman there. There's a pretty neat story of Booster Gold going back in time and stuff to try and save Superman at that point. That was pretty cool. Booster Gold with the Justice League. That's pretty cool. Save his sister or save himself, you say. Booster Gold, what's he gonna do? And then I like this Booster Gold here with the good collar there. That's pretty funny. What's that, the 70s style Booster Gold, I guess they call him?
Yeah.
So, I just really like Booster Gold. I think he's a really cool character. The fact that, you know, there's only one hero who knows who Booster Gold is and what he's doing.
Yeah, you haven't read 52 yet. He has such an important role in 52, and I have the volumes here. They're just 4 volumes. You love it.
Do you see that? That's all 90s stuff.
I know.
Going back.
I know, but you have to understand, like, that is the best, like, version of him right there, because like it just epitomizes everything about Booster Gold. His ego and just how silly he is and just strange. Like, if you haven't read 52, please do if you are into comics. So Brad, come on, get on it.
I got a long list of stuff to do.
I know you do. Okay,
and then next I got this. Kirk just threw this in for free with the rest of the stuff because he knows I like this kind of stuff, and I got it more for like the ads in it and just kind of like the weird nostalgia. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That's
so
awesome.
This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic of the 1989 movie, which is pretty cool. Stuff like this Nintendo game ad, Phantom Fighter, is pretty cool. It has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultra game which is like the worst freaking Nintendo game. But
it's cool though to see an ad like that at the same time. Look, it's the Power Glove.
And then, like, an ad for the Power Glove too.
It's so bad.
It's so cool. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Is there any other good ads in there, real quick, or is it? Oh yeah, like
oh my god,
Bionic Commando.
Holy crap!
And these are all Nintendo games we have. We just don't have the Power Glove.
But still, it's nice to see these ads. We don't want the Power Glove. I don't want the Power Glove.
I kind of do. I just wear it to bed all the time, you know.
Well, maybe you should have bought one when we worked at Play and Trade. You took pictures with it all the time.
You wanted way too much for that, so.
Whatever.
I wasn't prepared to pay that much. I've seen them way cheaper, so.
Maybe I'll find them for cheaper.
And then there's
Archie.
Archie telling you to say no to drugs, because that means Archie's super cool.
Yeah, Archie's super cool. The Halloween issue of the latest Halloween issue for Archie, it's actually supposed to be really good. Kirk was saying.
Yeah. No.
Also, there's like apparently some like a lot of like alternate timeline things that are going on in Archie. That actually seems more interesting than regular Archie. So.
Yeah, I've always liked Archie. I liked Betty, Veronica. You know, it's good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah. Sure.
Jughead. You know, you can't go wrong.
Of course. So that's it, right?
That's all I got. Everything else we bought like at the beginning of April, which is just kind of like
this was a really quiet month for us.
Well, you hurt yourself there, so you kind of laid low.
I couldn't really do anything and spend money because I didn't have enough money to spend. But April definitely made up for it, which is maybe a bad thing, maybe a good thing.
Well, there's a reason why we have all that extra money in April, though, which kind of sucks.
That's true. That's okay. We'll talk about that next month. Yeah, so I think that's it. So I really hope you enjoyed this month's monthly pickups. Let us know what you picked up in the month of March in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all again later. Okay, peace.